Good day, I'm Wilmary. I'm a support agent. I work at Matric College. Today I will be explaining to you the documents that you will be needing to do your registrations at the Department of Education. What you will be needing is a copy of your ID certified as well as your previous results, which could be the minimum grade 9 past results. You're also going to need a certified copy of your ID as well as the proof of residence. If you are an international student, you should make a valid copy of the passport and the visa, or a study permit if you do not have the passport and the visa. And if an international student, you cannot register online. So if you are registering online, your registration will be unsuccessful. Moving on over to Zena.
Hi there, I'm Zena. I'm also another support agent at Matric College. I will basically be talking about what will happen after you have registered online. So once you have obviously added all your documents and filling all your information, obviously selecting your exam center, you will then be given what we basically call a blue form, which looks like this. So basically this form will just say that you have now registered online and now the Department of Education has your form and they need to verify all your information. So once they are done verifying your information, they will obviously tell you if your application has been accepted or rejected. If you have been rejected, they will always tell you the reason that you have been rejected. If you have been accepted, you obviously need to then still wait for your admission letter. So what we have noticed is that the different provinces are doing it a bit differently. So what the Western Cape is doing, the Western Cape government, they will send the students an SMS with a link. You will then click on this link and then it will take you to a page that will look like something like this, which is your examination administration. So you will take this letter to your exam center. They will then give you what is called an admission letter and examination timetable. You are going to need this form in order to write your exams. All right, so when they give you this form, they will obviously give you your stickers as well, which looks like this. So when they give you your stickers with the day of your exam, you obviously need to be there an hour before the time due to obviously COVID regulations. And obviously they need to sign you in and then prep you for the examination. You will then put the sticker on your exam paper, every single exam paper that you write. The sticker needs to be on there. So what the other provinces are doing, instead of giving you this form, what the Western Cape is doing, they immediately give you this form, which is the admission letter and the timetable. Same thing happens, you need to take this to your exam center and you need to get your stickers from there. On your admission letter, your exam center name will be on there and the address of the exam center. Please go to your exam center at least a week before the time, as sometimes you don't know where the exam center is, and obviously this helps you instead of you actually struggling on the day and then looking for the exam center, then you're late for your exam. So basically that's that. If you also do not, if the Department of Education, they accept your application, but you haven't received your timetable and your admission letter yet, what you can do is still write your exams, but you would then have to write your ID number where it requires you to put your sticker. What you need to do after your exams is then go into the Department of Education, state that you were accepted, you haven't received your stickers to write your exams and your admission letter, then they need to actually personally go into a room at the Department of Education, look for your exam papers and then send those papers away to be marked. So you need to do this. They give you a certain amount of time to do this. If that time has passed and you haven't gone to them, They will then not mark your papers for you. You will then have to re-register for the following year's examination. Thank you.